Um, I don't really know what I'm doing right now. This is the first time I've ever tried anything like this, but also for a long time I've been really into watching some of the more famous YouTubers, and that's really the driving force behind this, is that I've spent the last few days kind of marathoning a couple different channels, and it seemed fun. It seemed really fun, and I think that if there's something that you think seems really fun, you should try it. And I'm going to try it, and I don't really think that anything is going to come out of it. I think that mostly I'm just going to feel really stupid. For instance, right now I'm sitting in my bedroom, talking to no one but this stack of weird things in my camera, and I kind of wish I were doing something better with my time, like watching other people do this. You know, they're just so interesting, and I'm interesting sometimes. Not that you would know. I think that, I don't know, I've often said that if I had my own TV show, you know, if there were just a person following me with a camera at all times, you know, I would be a famous comedian because I'm hilarious, and everyone thinks that about themselves, and I'm not. The worst that could happen is that I feel silly about it and no one watches it, so I delete it and don't try it again. Not really something that I can't come back from. But I watch these people with their channels, and they just have such a good time doing it, and you know, the thing that I liked, the thing that really made me want to try this for myself is that they all hang out together. It's this awesome little world, and I live on the internet. We all do, and when you have an online community, I don't know, in this day and age when actual social interaction is just so twerked to something it never used to be, online communities are just really interesting, I think. And you know, watching all of these YouTubers with their different channels collab with each other and feature each other on their channels and their videos and promote each other, and they just seem like they're just having such a good time, and I don't expect that I'll ever reach that caliber. I don't expect I'll reach a dozen views, but I don't want to discourage myself from trying something that could potentially be very interesting. I think it's important that if there's something that you feel is worth a shot, you do it. And so that's what I'm doing right now. At any rate, introducing myself, I'm Scout. Not really a whole lot important to say. I live with 3 roommates, assistant manager in retail sales. I have a dog, and a boyfriend, and you know, all the regular stuff. Nothing all that fantastic. Definitely nothing worth making a video about. I don't. If this takes off in any small way, I guess I will have better ideas of what I want to do going forward, but at this point, really, I just want to see what happens from it. You know, I've had a little bit of encouragement. As I said, I was kind of marathoning a bunch of YouTubers' channels over the weekend, and I just got to talking to some of my friends and to my boyfriend about how that just seems really fun and interesting. And my boyfriend actually has a YouTube channel, and so he makes videos, and he told me that I should try it. I mean, I personally, I don't think it's worth trying. I think that I'm just, you know, put this up so he can watch it and then probably take it down. I feel so stupid talking to no one. I'm looking into a camera and no one else is home. Thank God no one else is home, because they're gonna come home and hear me talking to no one. I thought of so many different things I could talk about. I brainstormed so many different topics, and I can't remember a single one, and if I did, I probably wouldn't know how to present it in the first place. I don't know, I guess for now I'll kind of just diary it. Today was a weird day for me. It's still a weird day. I got to work. We have metal shutters in front of our windows and our door, and you have to turn the key. You have to put the key in, turn it, and then the door shutter will go up automatically, and then once you get inside the store, there are switches to bring the shutters in front of the windows up. And I turned the key and the shutter didn't go up. And I didn't know what to do. I panicked, so I called my manager. He didn't answer his phone. I called my former manager, and she got a hold of my manager. And what had happened was they had turned the power off in our building. For whatever reason, there were electricians there working on some stuff, so they needed the power off. And I got to work at 9:30. Supposed to open the store at 10. And long story short, I stayed there until we finally were able to get into the store at 1 o'clock and open it at 1:30. So that's how I got my day started. And then the rest of my shift just was very off. You know, we were all in a funk about how the day was just getting off to such a bizarre start. And now I'm home doing this, talking to myself, essentially. I need to stop being so negative about this. Bear with me a minute. Hi, honey, what are you doing? I called you because I'm filming and I don't know what to do. No, I'm using my camera. I figured it would look better. I have no idea what you just said. I'm not saying that I can't do it. Now that I've started, I feel so stupid doing this. There's no one home. I'm talking right the hell out loud and there's no one even home. What? She wouldn't give a shit. I don't like poetry. I like your poetry because you write it for me. Well, what have I already talked about? I talked about why I'm doing this. I talked about what happened to me at work today. I talked about or what? Or what? People yawn. Well, I guess I'm just gonna make this one really short, because I don't really know what the hell to say, and I don't have a lot to say, and I'm what? So I don't know what to say or do. I'm so much more interesting than this in my life. I'll get used to it. If this takes off in any small way, I'll get better, I'm sure. That's how it works. It's science. But I think I'm just gonna kind of wrap up. Again, Scout, dog, apartment, roommates, retail. There isn't a whole lot to me. I just like to just be in life and have fun, and if you're watching this for whatever reason, you know, if you have any advice for how to get this started, if you have any questions for me, if you have just any feedback at all, that would be just so stellar. If you don't, that's cool too.